All right, good morning. Are you up? Are you at 'em? Are you ready to get it done? I certainly hope that you are. So, first and foremost, I want to start out today by telling a story about yesterday. So, I had to get off the Jefferson exit and use the bathroom. So, I pulled up to McDonald's, go and do my business, and I'm like, I need a Southern style crispy chicken biscuit. So, I might as well go get in line and get me one. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the biscuits suck you into McDonald's. And as I'm standing there, my entire faith in humanity was just absolutely restored. Let me tell you what this boy did. And shout out to whoever it was. It was yesterday morning at about 9:15 at Jefferson McDonald's. So if we can find out who this guy is, I really want to figure this out. So as I'm standing there in front of me, there's a gentleman who's either severely or autistic or he's had a stroke. He was nonverbal. He couldn't communicate. He couldn't really point. He couldn't really explain what he wanted. So, they have the change in picture menu boards and, they kind of move rapidly, right? They just show the options. They flash and blink. So the gentleman is standing there and he's trying to order like a big style breakfast, but he can't get his arms up fast enough to tell the kid what he wants. So let me tell you what this kid did, and it just completely blew me away, and I was so just full of hope and joy. He goes and gets a picture menu, and he lets the guy look through each individual picture at what their breakfast menu options were until he had picked out what he wanted. So he wanted basically like a thing of hash browns, he wanted hot pancakes, he wanted sausage, he wanted bacon, and he wanted scrambled eggs. But that young guy took the time to sit there and go through that menu with that guy for about 2 or 3 minutes until he helped figure out what the guy wanted. And it was so warming. It was just like watching the back of a movie. And so I'm like getting all in my feels and getting googly eyed and hot teary and just feeling the presence of the spirit. And so like I turn around to kind of like wipe my face because I was getting a little overwhelmed with joy and just happiness. And then there's a big old country farmer standing right behind me, and I'll tell you what, that man was just as much in tears as I was, and he kind of gave me a little soft side wink, like we had both just seen something really special to experience. And for me, that was just so warming. It filled my spirit. I had all of my faith completely restored. It was just watching something really touching. The guy didn't have to be patient like that. The other guy was getting frustrated. He didn't really have the tools to communicate, but he knew he wanted that big old hot plate, and he was going to be damn sure determined that he got it. So wherever y'all are, that's the stuff that I'm talking about. That's that stuff that's like gold. Doing the right thing when nobody's looking, trying to be service of your neighbor like yourself. Treating everybody that you meet. You never know if it's an angel, and you never know if God is living on your block. He could be living just down the hall from you. So you never know when prayers might get answers or prayers might get sent up to a higher power. And you never know who's watching out to try to help you, even when you can't help yourself. So I had to share that. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday wherever you are. Continue to be a blessing. Continue to do the right thing when nobody's looking. Continue to be in joy, more of yourself, not so hard on yourself.